Good morning, god damn it. Sorry, I didn't want to do an intro at home. You know, Josh is sleeping. He needs his rest after a fantastic half marathon. Today is Monday, the 9th of September. It's 6:30. Welcome to a full week of training. I thought it'd be a good opportunity this week. I've got a clear week to take you through all of my work on the bike, the runs, the swim, and my 4 lifting sessions as well. Sign up to a new gym. I was doing my bollocks on just going and paying as you go in Beckenham Spa, and also the drive there, getting caught in the traffic. I've got a Virgin Active literally like across from where I live. They got a good pool, good sauna spa, so recovery's good. They got a decent gym setup if I ever fancy jumping in here for a strength session. So signed up. This morning we have a swim into a 30-minute easy run. The swim is 10 by 50 at an all-out pace. Push hard, so a couple 100-meter warm-up. Set the Garmin. Someone asked the other day on Instagram, how do you set your Garmin? So I just go into the settings and then go 25-meter pull, which in this case will be up and down 10 times with 15 seconds rest. So really pushing that intensity straight into a run. So obviously change, dry off, and then straight into a 30-minute easy run, where we'll be looking to run at around about a 6-minute pace, which is pretty easy now. My heart rate's getting a lot better in that particular minute pace. Okay, let's go. Right, swim done. I feel like it's supposed to be a 30-minute easy run, but when you've got that elevation in the heart rate and arousal levels off the back of an interval session, I always find this easy run slightly more taxing. So as soon as I get out of the pool, focus on that nasal breathing, long exhales. I mean, I try and get from out the pool into the run as quick as possible, just to simulate race day conditions. But I thought I'd drive down to Norman's, you know, get a bit of content in the park. That's better. 2.5k in, 155 average heart rate. Beautiful. 6-minute pace, which 30-minute easy run would equate to obviously 5k, so keeps my OCD happy. Bit of post-run coffee, only the finest. Bit of cappuccino. I'm annoyed because Josh left me a little bacon roll Monopoly McDonald's thing on my bedside. At this point we're a gay couple, me and him. Not gay. You should see my hinge. Here's one for you on the hinge. If you ever come across like a spiritual gemstone horoscope, they're a bit nut, but they're a good nut, right? If you ever come across them, message them at 11:11. Dangerous. I'm feeling ecstatic right now. It's 8:30. There's people off to work now. I've woken up, I've swam, I've ran. The energy is flowing in the body, which is transferable then to my clients. So I'm alert, I'm engaged with my clients. It's very important. And I feel like if you've ever got a physique development goal, if you're someone that's unhappy with the way they look, do it for the feeling to begin with. Don't care about the image. Wake up, train, 3 meals a day, hydrate, good sleep-wake cycle. Get a couple of runs in, a couple of swims, a few weightlifting sessions, and tell me how you feel by the end of the week. Forget about the body image straight away. Just go on the feeling. I will quit these soon. Maybe I'll quit after the triathlon. But, you know, when you've got pineapple ice, pineapple peach mango, pineapple passion fruit, and pineapple banana strawberry on tap, you know, this is like my happy hour, this is. Post-run endorphins, coffee, caffeine, nicotine, and check-ins. You can't beat it. Get inside my belly, mate. Time for a nap. I am a serial napper. I love a nap. Even when I was at work and I had an hour lunch break, half an hour eating, half an hour napping. Cognitive rejuvenation as well as physical. My sleep routine at the moment is 9:30 PM till 5:30 AM. So I'll get to like 11, 12 and I'm like, yeah, I could do with a nap. 20 minutes on top of the covers, cross-legged. Fan on, bit of white noise. Oh, it's lovely. Allows me to go into the gym session nice and fresh, come back, eat, and then jump into some more work. Good morning, day number 2. No direct strength training today. It is a cycle and a run. The cycle is 90 minutes and then the run is comprised of 20 minutes at an easy pace, so 6 to 6:10, and 10 minutes at a tempo, which is around about a 5-minute. Today we'll go through how you can work out your easy tempo VO2 max times based on the book that we use. So if you're struggling to determine what sort of paces you should be running at, then we can go through that. A little bit of journaling today, productivity planner as well. Very important now that we've got a lot of work in the gym, on the bike, in the pool, on the road running, to just prioritise the day. This is a really nice planner. I've gone through a fair few planners in my time, and a good planner and a good journal is the one you can adhere to, and I've not missed a single beat on the journal. Oh God, I thought I was back on the shrooms then. The leg's fallen off this table, so I've only got 3 legs. But this planner in particular is really nice, how it's laid out, weekly planning, and then broken down into your daily plan. This morning we're going to run, the time is 7:30. It's a little bit later than usual because we were interrupted last night at 4 in the morning by the low battery of a fire alarm that we could not put our finger on. So we found it and we took the battery out and we went to bed. It's like an episode from Friends, remember the fire alarm? Took the battery out and it's still beeping. So this morning, some electrolytes, have a little stretch, and then we shall go for our run. As soon as a bit of speed work related, you get the flyers on. Fast as fuck, boy. The new ones are out, ain't they? Looking sexy. Are they the 3s or the 4s?
3s.
3s, yeah. These are the 2s.
I think, I've tried them, but I think the 3s the 2s look nicer.
Yeah. The 3s have got like a wedge all around.
Platform,
yeah. Very expensive. It's a very expensive habit. Triathlon in general is expensive. I bought the wetsuit. I bought like a tri-suit to go underneath the wetsuit, put them on the bike and the runs. All the bike gear. It's a very middle to upper class sport, isn't it? And the scum arrives. In the form of TM Cycles and Josh Kennedy in Gloucester. Should be good. We put the Airbnb in Gloucester. Nice bit of country.
That'd be nice. So you're resting the day before?
Yeah. A little run out and then get the food in. The Lumi recovery bath is all set up. Bit of an upgrade from the pod at the back. It's the recovery household, we call it. Ice bath, we've got red light boxes, we've got Theraguns, we've got the compression boots coming. It's an expensive habit, but then, you know, how much do you spend on a weekend boozing? A couple £100. Spend a few weekends in, and all of a sudden you've got some access to fantastic recovery tools, and you are bettering yourself. So, pacing strategies, we have a couple of options here. The book that I was referring to is the Daniels Running Formula. Jack Daniels, not the whiskey, the world's best running coach. So inside here, it will give you an example of like your 10K, 15K, half marathon, and then it will churn out your VDOT. So if we say we want to go for like a 10K at 60 minutes, that is a VDOT 32. And then you just run along to, you can pick this up from Amazon, run along to the training intensities based on current VDOT, and it will give you here, look, 32 VDOT, easy run, 7 minute to a 7:52. You've got your marathon pace, threshold pace, interval paces as an example. Now, I appreciate a lot of people will be thinking, I'm nowhere near that level, I'm not even a runner. The best thing for you guys and girls to do would be to go out there and do a 5K and just track it, time it, and see how long it takes you. If it takes you 30 minutes, if it takes you 40 minutes, then no worries at all. You can then interpret that data to the Omni calculator. So if you go onto Google and just type in easy pace tempo calculator, you've got Runner's World, you've got Omni, you've got Run Bundle, there's plenty on there. But if you go on the Omni calculator as an example, put in distance 5K, say you did like a 40-minute 5K and you want to get it down to 30 minutes. Put distance 5K and then your time 30 and press enter, and then it will give you pace and strategies. So easy run, 7 minutes 28, tempo run, 6 min 15, speed run, if you do any track session like a 5x1k, 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Long run, 8 minutes 22. So just a couple of examples that you can do. Omni calculator, or might be worth buying this book because it has I mean, it's like the, what's it like? It's not the Bible, really cliche. It's like the William Llewellyn Anabolics Bible, but for runners. So yeah. Okay, let's have some tea and toast. You can't beat a bit of tea and toast, especially pre-cycle. 1 bagel with jam, 1 bagel with peanut butter and some banana. Cup of tea. I'll show you how I'm linking my routes on my bike. Someone off the Sunday cycle said, are you just cycling or planning your routes? I plan my routes so via Garmin, link it to the Garmin Edge on the bike computer and then click and go. But I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Route planning using the Garmin. So I'm a Garmin user. I'm a man, not a boy. Don't use Apple Watch. Apple Watches are fine, but I'm a Garmin guy. Durability, sustainability, tracking, heart rate sensors, really strong. So I use a Garmin Fenix 6. This is a Garmin Edge 830 for my bike. I think I'm probably due a little upgrade on the Fenix 6 soon. Fenix 8 has just been released, but it's very expensive, about £1,000. The release of a new one takes the price down of the one before that. So the Fenix 7 I think is now about $460, or like for any other watches or camera lenses, I always go on Depop or eBay. I was going to get this on eBay secondhand, but then they had a sale on, so I just got it instead and got it brand new. But yeah, this is a Fenix 6. So what you need to do is go into your Garmin app once you've downloaded it. Zoom in here. Hopefully you can see the phone all right. So pick it up. 3 little dots, bottom right hand corner says more. Go into training and planning. Go into courses, and there'll be a list of courses that I've already created, like the Bromley 40k plus, Bromley to Richmond Park cycle. But we want to go into create course, so press the plus button. And again, you've got running, you've got road cycling. Today we're road cycling. Go into custom, and then you just set your start point, and then zoom out. And based on whatever distance you're doing today, you might take yourself up here, put another dot, put it back round, and then it will churn out a route for you, kilometers. Okay, it can do, I think it does it automatically, or you can do a custom one. But what I'm gonna do now, I've got a 90-minute cycle, and I usually hit around about 38k on the bike when it's pretty flat. So let me create a course now that I'm gonna do today, and then I'll show you that course. Course is done, 38k today. So once you've created your course, and it looks like so it's going from Bromley all the way to Greenwich, round the Carty Sark, and then through Eltham, Chislehurst, St Mary's Cray, and then back through Pettswood. Title it whatever you want to title it. At the bottom here, you've got an arrow pointing to a phone. You click that, and then where it says send to device, you will send to your edge. So once you've clicked send to your edge, it will get sent to your edge or device. And then on here, where it says road cycling, go into your navigation, go into courses, and where it says saved courses, you click on that, and there it is there, Bromley Cycling, 38k. It will load the course, and then you'll click ride, and it should say like you're near the beginning. Do you want to start? And then you click start and you're good to go. So attach that to the bike and then just follow it, let it calculate. Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes just to calculate, but then you can just keep peering at that. You can swipe along, so you can go from the map to your output. I've not got a power meter attached to my bike yet, so I can't see the watts, but yeah, fantastic device. Time is now 3:20. I'll have a little nap and then we'll get out on the bike. Brilliant. Looks like it's gonna be another wet one. It was wet on Sunday. I also fell into a puddle on Sunday. My first experience of not being able to get out my cleats in time. Far from enjoyable. I've got another order coming from Panama. There was a sale on, I can't remember the company, I think it was like Sports something. Big old, I thought it was Paz Normal. Going around saying, oh, Paz Normal gear. Apparently it's Panama. Good bit of gear, Panama. The sizing though, try and get maximum XXL. I wear an XL, and even that's a little bit on the snug side. I was going to say speak of the devil, but it's not. This, however, is my wetsuit. Shoe. I spoke to the main man himself, Mr. Fergus Crawley, and said, what were you saying here for the triathlon? He said, wetsuit over everything, so... Oi, oi. Give that a bang on when I get back. Right, see you in 90 minutes.
It's not very nice today. Slow one, man. Remind me not to come out at this time again. Traffic everywhere. Really? Shut up. Really? I'm a highly skilled athlete, yeah? What was I saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna do this again. I'll go in the morning when it's quiet and then do the run later on.
Guns, what is it, mate? Right, we're locked and loaded, wetsuits on, tri-suits underneath. And then when we get out of the pool, zoom! Transition onto the bike, off the bike, into the run. He does it all, TM Cycles.
Oh, it's a cold one today, boys. Need to get the old windbreaker out next morning. Double day, or triple day today. 30-minute easy run, 30-minute easy swim. And then we've got PM strength work. So, yeah. But we're going into a rest day tomorrow, so lovely.
Alright, nice productive morning. The time is 1:30. Just had a nap. Woke up from the nap and I felt a little bit flat. Like, need a little bit of toast and some jam. I can't beat it. Final session before rest day. So Thursday's an out and out rest day. No movement bar 10k steps. We'll run through what I'm doing for recovery on that day tomorrow. But yeah, last session today. I think it's vertical pull. So we've got some weighted pull-ups, a hinge, a little bit of biceps, a bit of hip and spinal mobility work, and then we're done. Recovery starts as soon as we get back. So this evening, making sure that we're getting in bed on time, getting 8+ hours, because I'm not up early tomorrow. I don't mind if I don't set my alarm, I just allow my body to wake up naturally, which is usually like 5:30, 6 anyway, so what can you do? But nice slow morning tomorrow. Take you through today's session with the mic, and then we've got 2 left for the week, which will be Friday and Saturday. So with Thursday, I'm off the back of Friday intervals, PM lift, Saturday 10k, PM lift, Sunday 2-hour bike ride, Monday swim, run, yesterday cycle, today swim, run. So by like late this evening, tomorrow I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for a little bit of a rest before we start it all again.
Okay, vertical pull plus hinge today. Open up today's session with some hip and spinal mobility work before going into a hinge. I was tagging on my leg movements, so like my thrust, hinge, leg press, squat at the end of the session, but I feel like once I get some mobility work with some core work and then go into my leg press or hinge pattern, I feel like I perform a lot better in it. So most certainly training with some reps in reserve, 3 weeks to go before the event, so I'm not looking to beast myself too much in these sessions. The run, swim and cycles are taking priority. So yeah, still progressing movements. Most certainly can still strength gain and progress from a strength standpoint, implementing some form of RAR. So today 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps on the stiff leg deadlift. Last week was 100 for 6 for 3 sets. So we'll put 105, 110, see how that feels, and then again leave some reps in the tank. I feel like we should probably do a video on reps in reserve versus train to failure. Pros and cons of both. I think the biggest glaring issue with RR is people's inability to gauge true training intensity into failure. So what I notice with a lot of my clients, if I get some training feedback from them, a set of pull-ups as an example, or of lateral raises, and they just stop, I think where are we going from here? Because if we were training side by side together, you've got at least another 3 or 4 reps in the tank. So it's about moving that needle when it comes down to intensity. Someone had a good comment or question on a previous vlog. Tyrone Mole K butchered that. Apologise. Talking about wanting to be bigger and stronger again while going through this running, cycling, fitness journey. Do you still feel a bit lost with trying to fit everything in and having multiple goals at once? Obviously different levels, but I found recently trying to fit everything in is such a hard task. Just a question. Don't feel lost at all, no. I get how it may kind of come across as like an identity issue. I most certainly hold my hands up when I stopped bodybuilding back in 2021 and I went straight into the deep end of high rocks preps and stuff like that. I feel like I'd lost my identity a little bit, but as I said before, like, I've come to accept that identity can be quite fluid. And I think when it comes to me saying, oh, I miss being big, I think that's just the physique development paradox that we all find ourselves in, don't we? Like, start cutting, love it, get towards the end of the cut, oh, I need to get bigger. Start bulking, get sick of bulking, want to cut. That's all it was really. Just a little bit of analysis as to how, or the direction in which I want my physique to go, you know? Going through a bit of a gaining phase, an off-season, whatever you call it, and then conditioning that tissue, and then coming around to diet down and get super lean will only contribute and benefit to other avenues. And I think that's the beauty of it. When you're not trying to I'm not trying to be an Olympian in triathlete. I just love that style of training. So imagining on the equalizer board that I refer to, sometimes we can push this button whereby we do more runs and swims up and pull back a little bit on the physique development side of things. Equally, we can drop the triathlon, we can drop the runs a little bit and increase the physique development blocks. I think that's the beauty of fitness. Toughie today. Shin splints alright, to be fair. Didn't really notice them as much as I usually do. Looking forward to another shockwave therapy session next week, but usually my Friday 5x1Ks are 4:30 pace. Today pushed a little harder. It's the sort of final big week before next week. So I want to try and get in 100k cycle, 40k run and like a couple of k swim. Those splits were 4:16, so a little quicker. Felt it the last 4 on 5s when you have to dig a little deeper and you just don't quite catch your breath. I do, but within like 5 or 10 seconds and then rockets back up. But that's what intervals are there for.
Productive Friday. Gonna make it even more productive after this gym session and get a sunbed and car wash. It's not quite the trifecta. Sunbed, haircut and car wash. That is the best. Today we have horizontal push plus a squat. I like this session. I like a squat. Smith machine squat. A little bit of ab work and rehab that I've been given exercises from my shins. And then nice chilled Friday. I think the plan tomorrow is, Josh is running tomorrow as well. Not with me, but we'll go up to London together. I've got about 12 or so K. I want to wrap up a 40k week. So box off the rest of the Ks tomorrow, grab a brekkie, and then I've got one final strength session, cycle Sunday, and then we're Romeo done for the week of training. But yeah, feel good. Pushing hard this week. That sprint, that interval session was really good, and car's feeling good, feel fresh, good sleep. Let's go and train. Good morning and happy Saturday. It is the last of the runs today. Double session on this Saturday, AM run and then a PM lift session. As this is a slightly longer run than my usual Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday I get some fuel on board. So for my morning sessions during the week, they're only like 30 minutes, so I don't really feel the need to fuel up. I like running and training fast a lot of the time, but with this one being slightly longer, 1.5 bagels, a little bit of jam on one of them, some peanut butter and banana, and then 2 squares of dark chocolate and a cup of tea, and some March on hydration, which the flavour is very good. It's giving me old school NO Explode sour watermelon. It's very, very nice. So it's 8:15 now. Let it digest, chill out for a little bit, and then jump on the train. I had a really good run last Saturday around Victoria, so I'm going to travel up again. It's nice, man. Switching up the environment on the longer runs is good, and plus it's Saturday, it's the weekend.
Twelve and a half K in, feeling good today. I think we'll go 15 just to wrap up. Just over 40. I think 13K today we give 40K. Let's keep going. Woo, toughie, 15K, 6:04 pace, 1 hour 30. Beautiful.
Time for our final session of the week, and then how's that going on there again? It's like that, and it's through there. Crashed hard after that 15K, had some post-workout, watched a bit of Prison Break, and then I was Pujanovsky, 20 minutes in bed, ready for our final session. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to Richmond Park so I can just clock up some loot. I've never done that before, I was wanting to do it. I've got a clear day tomorrow. So drive to Richmond, I think it's about 50 minutes from here, maybe a little bit quicker if we go really fast. Actually no, I can't, man. Hear my belly go then, with the anxiety. See how the correlation between gut-brain axis is actually, it's there. 31st, speed awareness course. Thought I was going to get walloped with like 6 points, and they said, you've just made the cut-off for a speed awareness course because you're like 3 years in a day or something. I thought, get in. So we'll take a nice leisurely 30-mile-an-hour drive down to Richmond Park and clock up some speed on the bike. Let's go to the gym.
Say hello.
Good morning and a happy Sunday. 12 past 10. There's nothing I hate more than like a late Sunday when I've got the intention of doing something. Woke up, it was pissing down, I thought, alright, I'll get the Wahoo trainer set up because that came yesterday. The attachment for the through axis at the back, I don't know if it's too big, too small, it's not clicking, it's not biting the gears properly, so I have to get that sorted. So it's put back everything by a couple hours, which is annoying, but hey look, Sunday's chill. Gonna go for 40 odd K cycle just to box off the week. Then it's big game, man, big game. Arsenal City. Couldn't tell you what I think the score's gonna be. No De Bruyne, no Erdegaard. If we can get a draw and do the old 4 points like we did last season, I'll take it. So yeah, final bit of movement today and we're done. Very impressed with Mr. Marchon. Very kindly sent across the care package, the workout fuel. It's like a nootropic and carbohydrate blend, which is cool. I like that idea, especially when doing longer distance stuff. And the electrolytes are brilliant. Sour watermelon, 750mg sodium, 200mg potassium, 100mg magnesium. That sour watermelon is very, very good. After that 15K yesterday, I necked that off, it was lovely. Right, let's try and get this wrapped up, sharpish, food shop, and then we're done for the day. Week wrapped up, ladies and gents. Very strong week. Hope you've enjoyed this full week of training. So to wrap up, a couple of K swim, so 2K swim through 2 sessions, 100K on the bike through 2 sessions, 40K run through 4 sessions, and then 4 strength training sessions, and that's us done and dusted. I think next week pull back a touch and then fully taper off before the event, and get some food in on that taper week as well. I think I've got a videographer coming to the event, which will be cool. Someone reached out on Instagram, which is handy. It's in Gloucester, Lydney, I think it is. So yeah, looking forward to it. Feel confident, feel happy. It's only been like a 5-6-ish proper week training block, so most certainly some things to gather already for whatever event we go into next. But I feel like I've struck the balance nicely with strength training and the work on the bike. And then as we head into winter, I'm going to go into a little winter push-up, gain some strength or regain some strength, pack on a little bit of size, and then I want to get really lean for summer next year. Most certainly still keep a baseline level of cycling. Now we've got the Wahoo, once I figure that out. Running and a swim as well, just each week to keep ticking over. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, drop me a line. I shall see you very soon. Thank you as always for watching. Good night and much love, and up the Arsenal. A few more hours to go. Score predictions. Let's go 1-0 Arsenal. 70th min. Ciao. Thank you, good night, much love.